Well, Monday marks 3 weeks since President Donald Trump took office for the second time, with his tenure so far highlighted by threats and implementation of tariffs.
Fox 43's James Corrigan talked with Governor Josh Shapiro and asked him about the impact those tariffs are having on Pennsylvanians and could have moving forward.
How would you characterize what we've seen in the last 2 weeks plus?
Well, look, obviously there's been a lot of chaos, right? The president saying he's going to put tariffs in place, which would dramatically increase costs on Pennsylvanians, and then walking it back literally the next day.
Governor Josh Shapiro shared his concern over President Trump's longtime pledge to place 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico in my conversation with him. Those tariffs were postponed after conversations and reassurances from the Mexican and Canadian governments over border security and a more than 600-point drop in the stock market.
I mean, I don't know that it's brinksmanship. He announced that he was going to put a 25% tariff on our close trading allies in Mexico and Canada. The stock market tanked. People got freaked out. And then the next day, he just walked it back.
The president cited fentanyl trafficking across the borders as a reason for the tariffs. And Mexico and Canada both pledged to work with Trump on securing their borders, with Mexico beginning to send 10,000 of its troops to their border, and Canada planning to appoint a fentanyl czar and forming a joint task force with the U.S., among other things. But while the tariffs are currently postponed, they remain on the table in the future, and a 10% tariff on China is still in place. Governor Shapiro says those tariffs and Trump's methods of governing are a direct threat to both businesses and consumers in Pennsylvania.
I would hope the Congress of the United States would look to exercise some restraint on the president as required under our U.S. Constitution. And I would hope that they would give a damn about consumers in Pennsylvania and the cost of goods here in Pennsylvania, because it's all going to go up. It's going to harm people when they go to the grocery stores. It's going to harm our farmers. And we got to stand up and protect consumers and farmers and others here in Pennsylvania.
Despite this, the governor says he has already worked with the administration in the response to the plane crash in Philadelphia last week and would do so again.
I was there on the ground with the U.S. Department of Transportation secretary, working together with him and the mayor of Philadelphia to ensure that Philly got exactly what they needed to be able to deal with that horrific plane crash. So I'm going to work with the Trump administration where I can to help Pennsylvania. But where they're doing something that harms Pennsylvania, I'm also going to stand up and speak out against that.
James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.